Thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Anywhere in your birth chart that Libra might appear, this reading is for you. Okay. Now, for those of you who are new here, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Now, this reading is going to be for like the little 10-day, a week. It's a 10-card reading for the week of June 13 through the 19th. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. And, you know, if you feel like the reading is resonating with you, that's great. If you don't, keep the parts that do. Disregard the rest. If you know your other planetary placements, listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay. Let me get this. They're stuck. They don't want to go back together. Okay. That's more like it. So they're telling me they are done. All right. Now let me go ahead and divide these into 3 stacks. Okay. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Okay. So this is your overall energy for this little week, for this little reading for this week of the 13th through the 19th. And the Hanged Man is about struggling. It's about being stuck in a situation. It's wanting to remove yourself from the situation, wanting to become unstuck, but you don't really seem to know what to do. And the more this Hanged Man struggles, the tighter he gets stuck. So this is the time just to act on your instincts, to maybe be a little impulsive in order to, you know, do something different. Don't sit there and try to figure it out. Okay. It's just time to jump. Okay. And it sounds a little more like the Fool, but that's what I'm getting right now. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards here. And like I said, I do 10. We're starting with the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the Sun, the 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, King of Cups, 7 of Swords. Okay, let me go ahead and draw 1 or 2 more. 7 of Cups and Hermit. Okay, that's a little self-explanatory there, but okay, so we're starting your read with the 2 of Cups. And so you're in a situation where you've been trying to make something work. You've been trying. Now, normally this 2 of Cups is going to talk about you know, reconciliations, equal unions, that type of thing. I don't read reversals. I simply, you know, that's more of a modern thing. Okay. I think I've explained that before in another video. Originally, the reversals were not read, and that's what I tend to do. I go with the cards that are surrounding, and the cards that are surrounding are 5 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So that would like indicate the opposite of what this would normally mean. So you are trying to achieve this in your relationship, okay? You could be separated from somebody right now and waiting for them to come back, or trying to work things out so that you can decide what you want to do. The next card in this reading is the 5 of Swords. All right, so yeah, maybe this person was kind of shitty. I hate to say these words, okay? I really don't cuss a lot. But, you know, this is somebody that demeans you, devalues you. You know, they don't have anything valid to say to you when it comes to trying to work out a situation. They're selfish, and they want their way only. And if it's their way or the highway, and, you know, if you don't, then they're just going to dog you and put you down until you doubt yourself and give in to them. The best way to deal with this person is simply to walk away from it. Don't respond to them. Don't let them see that they are triggering you. Okay. Maybe they'll get bored and stop, or maybe you'll see it for what it is. All right. The Sun, new beginnings, trying to, you know, make the situation work, trying to, you know, bring about these new, you want this person to change, and they're not changing. They're not changing, and they're not changing. And it's kind of like, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't beat a dead horse, but it's like that old saying. You're beating a dead horse. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, all that. Well, you can't make this person grow up mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You can't. That's their own personal growth. That's what they have to do, okay? And I'm going to place that right there. All right, the only person you can take care of is you. And like I said, how you respond to it. See how he's walking away? All right, good advice. Don't let that person get you. We have this 9 of Swords and we have the Hanged Man. All right, well, let's talk about this. This 9 of Swords, this is telling me that you're feeling as if you're stuck, like you're in a prison. And the 9 of Swords is definitely about those own prisons that we place our own selves in. And we feel like we can't get out, but you can, okay? It's kind of all in your head. Maybe you have things that are holding you back from leaving. Maybe you're dependent on this person. Maybe a million other things. There's all kinds of things you can do. And plan. That's all I can tell you. Find somebody you can stay with temporarily till you get on your feet if you need to. But there's no reason to ever feel like you are stuck in a situation where you are being treated like crap, okay? The 6 of Swords, you may have to sneak out in the middle of the night. You may have to leave while they're at work. It's not always the best thing to let a person know when you are leaving if, they tend to say the right things to you in order to keep you stuck, all right? It's the same thing in any kind of situation where you might feel threatened, and I hope that nobody is, but it's best to get away. Of course you're going to hurt, of course you're going to miss them. Those are those creepy soul ties that you're bound with, okay? But you have more control over this than they do, all right? There's always cord cutting. There's always these things that you can do to, lessen these grips and ties that people have on you. All right, you've been feeling as if you have so much going on and so many things coming at you. You can see the turbulent water and the peaceful water here. Definitely, you're going to find more peace when you walk away from this situation. Now, with the 8 of Pentacles, yeah, it's a lot of work. You got to do a lot of work yourself. If you need to become self-sufficient, if you need to do that, you will find, this is right underneath the sun, you will find that you're going to find some type of work. I feel like it's probably creative work, okay? If not, anything will do, but you keep working on yourself. And, the card that I pulled is the Hermit. So this is time for that self-reflection. Find out how you got there. Find out what made you stay in a relationship where somebody didn't treat you the way that you should have been treated all along, the way that you were treating them when they didn't deserve it. That's the way you deserve to be treated. You deserve more. So figure out why you allowed this and how you can move forward and not let these things happen again. Okay, now with the next card, we have the 3 of Cups. So talk to some friends, get out with some friends, see how it feels when you're away. Now, at first, it's going to feel like, the first few times you do this, you're going to feel like, oh, you got to check the clock every few seconds and see, as you feel like you have to be home by a certain time, but you don't. You're experiencing how freedom feels for the first time when you break those chains that somebody has on you. All right. Now, with the King of Cups, when you do this, you will be able to attract new love. You will be able to fill your cup, so to speak, with someone that is, emotional, loving, sentimental, caring, but strong at the same time. Now, we were talking about sneaking away earlier with that 6 of Swords. And generally, this is a person that is manipulating you and treating you bad and thinking that they're getting away with something, but this is you having the upper hand on them. In fact, as you get away from the situation, you're going to find out that, maybe your partner had been doing some shady things. It's generally falls that if a person is doing the cheating, they're the one doing the accusing. So whatever their shortcomings are, they are blaming you for those, okay? And you definitely don't deserve that. You deserve this brand new beginning. So start thinking about, you know, how you are gonna leave the situation. You don't have to be stuck. You are actually in complete control, okay? All right, so that is your reading for June 13th through the 19th, 2022. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.